Guess who's back? This is a King of Heart production along with Lee Dell's animation and artwork. The content of this video is fully owned by Peckham Rye Football TV. So don't copy!
The Reaps.
I said Van der Reeps, you know.
Van der Reeps. Clean sheet in that?
You lot's fucking jobs, I don't have to do mine,
Tell him, please.
Peckham Rye, ride or die. Peckham Rye, ride or die. Peckham Rye, ride or die. We go hard till the fans get high. Peckham Rye, ride or die. Peckham Rye, ride or die. Peckham Rye, ride or die. We go hard till the fans get high. First off,
Who's got to go? Demon, you got to go? No way. You got to go? Rebel, say something. What are we saying on today's? Go on.
Season, second game.
Hold on. What are we doing, TJ, with the boots? What are we doing?
I had to give Shane, I had to give one of my fellow players one of the boots, you know what I'm saying? He pulled them out, he got back. That's it. He came out with 2 boots today. I couldn't give him the big ones, I had to wear them myself. So there you go. Something new today. Let's see how much I'm scoring them.
Not saying a word. Not saying a word. Not saying a word. Alright, you know what?
I always come with the kind of boots, man.
Them boots are big, but how much those boots cost? Tell the truth.
£85.
£85.
35.
35. What shin pads have you got?
Woo!
Those are decent pair of looking shin pads still. They're alright still. Tiny, what you saying, bro? What's good?
How come you're not chilling out today?
I've got to do all of this. I've got to be cameraman, kickman, cameraman. Like, what's going on with me to do? There's no choice. Alright, it's that time of the week again. What are we saying, Blaine? What are we saying?
Yeah, buzzing. I think big win. It's in London Cup, don't get bigger than that when it comes to Sunday League. So, yeah, I think the boys look ready to go. So.
How do you think it's come so far? How do you think it's gone so far, sorry? You're one of the new players settling in still. How have you found the club at the moment?
Yeah, the club's doing all the right things. I think, obviously it's my second official game. I played one pre-season. The boys are good group of lads, good players, winning mentality going already. And things run sort of like, Gibbo's good, he does it in a serious way. So even though it might be Div 4 right now, he runs it like it's Prem and he runs it like he wants to get to that level. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. As soon as I sort of came in, I wanted to join straight away. So I'm excited. Okay, what do you think is going to happen for the season? What are you looking? What are you expecting? I'm expecting everything. I've come from a winning background. I want to go to the league. I think that's a certainty. We have to win that. That's sort of no debates. And then the cups can kind of go either way. But I think if we play how I expect it to play, we can win everything. I think the London Cup, I think it's the Junior Cup we're in. So there's no reason why we can't win that. The league, like I said, I want to win that. And then all the cups that go with it, I want everything. Alright, let's go. Relax then. Alright, we've got Michael here this morning. What are your views and predictions on today's game, Mike?
Boy, I think it's going to be a stormy day out here today. Another 8-1 victory, maybe 8-2. We don't have a good keeper, so make it 8-3. Good victory out here.
Alright, you're another new player that's signed up this season. How do you think, in your opinion, it's gone so far, and how have you settled in?
I think it's gone well. I think all the new guys integrating with some of the old guys that's been here. It's been really good. A nice team chemistry, really nice atmosphere, winners' attitude, and yeah, it feels like a proper family club. I haven't felt outcast in any way. I've settled in really nicely.
All right, real quick, what boots you working with though?
Some old Mercurials, but
oh, Mike. You know what? Furthermore, what shin pads are you working with? Let's look at your little shin pads.
I'm working with some decent little, not cricket pads.
Right.
You know what I mean? Decent.
That's something, innit? That's something.
Yeah,
they protect the shin.
Sponsor me, and new things will get upgraded.
All right, so you're looking at sponsorship for a new pair of shin pads.
Yeah. And boots. Shin pads here.
How many do you reckon you're gonna get today?
Looking for a brace again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, today's match opponents are South London Doves from the Metropolitan League. The Rye take them on in the first round of the London Cup. Could today be the day that Doves cry? Let's go! Alright, we're going to start it off nice and easy with a gentle warm-up, but I'm going to take the time now to tell you about this. The boat party. This is an event not to be missed. If you want to come and get your Titanic on every night in my dream, then get in contact with the club. Tickets are a mere £20 and you get a free shot on arrival. Remember, must be over 18. Okay, let's get back to the action now as we see the team warming up, being put through their paces by none other assistant manager Owen. Or some might call him Mr. O. A weird guy from Liverpool once told Mr. O, don't let it... So continuing on from that note, the Rye cannot afford to let this slip as it's the first round of the London Junior Cup. And if they have any aspirations of picking up silverware the end of this season, this is the place to start. You say it best when you say nothing at all.
For the gaffer, listen, if anyone don't want to listen, don't listen. It's up to you. But what I'm saying is, we've got eyes on everything today. Your attitude from the moment you turn up can sometimes solidify your place in the starting lineup. And it's not about just what you do with your feet, your attitude to the game as well. This is a cup game that we are not stepping in to lose at all. Back, yeah? We listen to each other when the captain talks. We listen up to the captain. As I said, it was hard for the gaffer to pick this team today. Everybody's fit, everyone's ready. So if you are quickly...
From the start, I want everyone on it 100%. Now, as Owen said, I heard him. Listen, we've got a big squad. And we obviously, Mick's not here today, so Keenan's going to go. He's took responsibility for that, so fucking well done, Keenan. So what we'll do is, we're going to start with 4 at the back today, yeah? Because we're going to give Keenan as much protection as we can. So I want a flat back, alright? So we're going to start with Blaine. Dino, centre half, yeah? Dino, just sit there, marshal that line, okay? Shano, go up right back, or Ricky, you go left back, but you can swap between the two of you, okay? If one of you want to go full back, that's fine, yeah? Alright, then in front of them, Ben. I want you sitting in front of them. I want us to be narrow, okay? In front of them, yeah? You're sitting in front of them. Marshal that area there, okay? And in front of them, listen, the 3 in front of them, Charlie central, John to the right, John to the left, Michael to the right, yeah? Alright, stay central, but move out when you can. Exploit the space when you can, but stay narrow. And then once they're out wide, that's when we penetrate, okay? That's when we take the ball and we move on. Okay, up top, we'll go with TJ and Duke, what we had last week, alright? So then we've got 5 subs and we've got 5 good subs. Lads, you're all going to come on, you're all going to get enough game time, okay?
Okay, we're starting off like this. Keenan in goal, Ricky on the right, Blaine in the middle along with Dino, Shane out on the left, Charlie in the middle with Ben, out on the left we've got John, we've got Michael on the right, we've got TJ up top along with Duke. Mr. No Picture. On the subs bench, we've got Romeo, we've got Plug, we've got Tiny, Manny, and also Anthony. Let's go! Alright, so we start the game with a Doves kickoff. I just want to point out right now, the referee decided not to turn up because it was a sunny day. And he realised 15 minutes before kickoff, he was stuck in traffic. It makes sense, really. So both clubs came to an arrangement where each team would take a half. So let's pick up the action. We've got John flicking it on to Duke, who holds the ball up well, looks to turn in, poor pass. The Dove player comes out with it, looks to spray it out wide, but it's just hunted down by the Peckham Rye players and goes up for a throw. We pick it up for a goal kick, which is a long one up the field. Duke with the flick on, onto TJ, who presses the ball, but the number 12 comes out with it and passes it straight back to Michael, who then passes it into John. John looks to hold it up, see what he can do, slips in Duke. Duke holds it up, takes a shot, gone wider. We catch up with play with a throw in to South London Doves. Blaine picks up the ball, passes it into Duke, who's looking to slow down play and looks to spray it out. Is that Ricky? He looks bigger on TV. Anyway, my man Ricky plays a ball into Michael. Michael turns, looking to go on the spin, pops it back to Duke. Duke to Ben. Ben to Duke, Duke to Charlie. Charlie turns his man, goes on a run and gets locked off. Meanwhile, Blaine picks it up, pops it off to Shane. Shane takes the touch, pops it to Charlie. Charlie gets dispossessed. Goes back to their player, number 14 picks it up, skips over the ball, pops it off nicely. Some good football being played here. Number 19 picks it up, but Blaine takes control of it. Then this number 14 had an idea. He thought he was going to come and just disrespect the Rye. Good goal, 1-0. Let's go. Okay, with that being the wake-up call needed, the Rye take centre. But it still seems the Rye are sleeping as they keep giving the ball away needlessly. So we're on the attack now. Duke collects the ball, looks to hold it up, sprays it out wide. Michael collects. Let's see what we can get from this. He looks to take on his man down the line. Go on, son, get down there. But gets dispossessed, and number 14 plays it straight to Duke, who looks to break on the attack. Passes it forward to TJ, but doesn't collect it. Number 14's allowed to play it out, but again gives it away to Ben, who then sprays it out to Shane. Getting back with it, we've got Charlie on the ball looking to turn, but sprays it out to Shane. Shane looking to whip in the ball, but it's met by opposition player. Good feet for the centre-back to get it out of his feet to play it into the midfield. They push up with it, trying to catch on the counter, but Dino clears that up. John takes a quick throw to Charlie. Charlie pops it back. John's going to take this man down the line, put in the cross, and if you have a look at it, the defender has actually kicked the ball against his own hand, and it's a penalty. Duke steps up. Bang! 1-1. To some, this might be down as a soft penalty, but in the rules of the game, it clearly states if the ball strikes an opponent's hand in the penalty box, preventing a goal-scoring opportunity, this is a foul, therefore penalty is awarded. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Kickoff. So we've got the Doves who take kickoff, who go back to their number 12, who plays it to their number 8. Very good players, might I add. Pushes it forward to their left wing, but loses out. So let's move on. My guy Ricky picks it up with the action, passes it to Michael, which is good touch. Michael passes it into Charlie. Charlie goes for the 1-2. Michael's in bundles of space, but gets blocked off, but the ball falls. Fortunate for TJ, puts in the cross. John taking on a couple of players, goes for the shot, but aims for the other goal on the other pitch. So Ben gives the ball away, because he's kind of like that, to their centre-back, who gives it to their left-back, who gets them going, pushes them forward. Now their left winger's on the charge now. Ricky standing him up, but it's gone past him. Dino plays it to Ben. Ben pushes it forward to TJ. TJ's on the charge, pushes it forward to John. Don't know what's happened there. The cameraman's had an absolute mad one. So we start off again with Keenan, big launch out. TJ knocks it down to Ricky. Ricky's head up, pushes it forward. Couldn't tell you what's going on there, but I'm just going to guess that they picked the ball up. Their centre-half comes out with the ball looking for options, plays it to their midfielder, who plays air ball with Charlie, but Charlie's not playing. Have it! TJ and Michael start off with a 1-2, TJ bringing in Charlie, but just gets there too late, but still pressuring the ball and wins that back. It's a foul somehow. Anyway, they launch it as far away from their half as possible, and my guy Ricky does something that only he and God can explain. 2 double wrong touches with a side order of cheese, if possible. We pick things back up with a goal kick. Keenan launches that out with Ricky, that guy, picking it up and doing well, playing in Michael, who looks to cut back in and pop it off to TJ. Now TJ takes a good touch and just bulldozes his way through and then puts in a lovely cross. No one back post. Once again, we've got number 12 in bundles of space coming through, puts in the pass to his centre mid, who takes on Ben, gets past him and then is brought down. Nice. This is a tactical foul that stops the counter-attack and allows us to regroup and get the numbers back. Okay, so the free kick is taken and this guy is trying his hardest to lose the match ball. So it takes a moment or two to go and get back the match ball, but we're comfortable, we're looking to see this out. We should be winning, but sometimes this is how ball goes. Keenan steps up with a big goal kick, but it's actually met by one of their players, but Michael latches onto it and passes it back to Ricky. Ricky's in full control and puts a very good ball down the channel for TJ to hold up. This cameraman, what is he on? Anyway, TJ looks to turn on it and do something, puts a ball in, but it comes off the defender, gets a second bite, skips past his man, but it goes out for a throw-in. So the throwing comes in, Duke takes a touch, turns and spin shot. He's trying bits. Keeper collects that nice and easy, uses his area, comes out with the ball, looks to set in his player but launches it upfield. Alright, we got Shane pressuring the ball, number 14 dancing, puts it out to the right. Number 19 dancing, but Shane collects nice and calm. Little touch, pushes out to the left for John. John pops it to Ben. Ben looking for the wide. To be fair, that was so late, it shouldn't even been a dispute. Okay, the goalkeeper takes the goal kick, they pick it up in the middle of the park and look to hit Peckham on the break with pace. Number 9 gets dispossessed and their midfielder picks it up, comes forward, looks to slip in there, number 19, but Shane gets a tackle, but then he slips in. Good save, Keenan. Dino brings out with composure, pops it to Shane. Shane turns out, looks to push the ball forward to Duke's feet. Duke tries to turn his man, but this number 12, good player, good stop, good tackle. So he brings it out, but with a little pressure from Charlie, he's indecisive, but then he goes on to make a good pass into midfield and keep the ball moving, but that's Ben. Ben. So we pick things up with TJ getting the flick on, holding the ball up, looking to pop Charlie in. Charlie dilly-dallies, dances, pops back TJ. TJ holds it up. What's he waiting for? Gives it to the oncoming Ben, who controls it, puts the ball into Duke, and Duke's in! You know, sometimes you just got to appreciate a good tackle. You can look at Duke and say maybe he dilly-dallied, but the speed of the recovery, I'd rather just give credit to the defender, personally. Leave a comment, let us know. Cameraman, what do you think?
That was a super tackle.
Alright, we pick up the action with Shane darting in, looking to slip in the ball. Ball goes up in the air, Ben goes for the tackle but misses it. Dino comes in for the clearance, mops it up, looks to set Peckham on their way, pushes the ball forward. TJ, good hold up play, at the same time battling in with their centre back, but the centre back comes off better of the two. Okay, so their centre mid picks up the ball and tries a through pass but doesn't make it past Shane, who touches it lovely into space and puts it into Ricky. Ricky now comes forward with the ball, looking to put something down the channel, but unfortunately don't make it. Michael, TJ and Ricky play the little triangles, try to get Ricky in, puts in the ball, gets blocked, gets a second attempt at it, unfortunately don't beat the first man. Play resumes with Ben on the ball, first time ball to Duke, spins and shoots. All day for the keeper. We catch up with play with the ball going in the centre. TJ picks it up. Cameraman's done what the cameraman usually does. Number 12's on the ball. It's all over the place at the minute. Michael's latched onto the ball, tried to put it to the channels, but again, the cameraman, we'll have to wait and see. Well, Michael's on the ball now, plays it into Duke. Duke tries to slip him in, and it's a very good tackle from the defender. Shane takes a quick throw in, but I think the cameraman is enjoying the weather a bit too much. He clearly's forgotten where he's at. Blaine puts the ball forward into Charlie's feet. Oh, wait a minute, John's in it. He's one-on-one with the defender. What can he do? Gives it straight back to the keeper. Good pass back. Now the keeper rolls the ball out like he's playing bowling at Hollywood Bowl in Croydon, which is picked up by the centre mid, who plays it off to the other centre mid, who does well to shield it from 3 Peckham Rye players. Puts it out to the left, and trust me, it all comes to nothing. So we move to the next phase. The number 6 picks it up, number 8 turns Ben, goes past him one more time, then lays off the ball. Then they keep moving. They look to hit Peckham on the counter. They slip in the number 14, and guess what? Man, very good goal. Sometimes you just have to take your hat off to a very good counter move. It's been all Peckham at the moment, but we have been sucker punched right at the least point of expectation. Okay, so we kick off with Peckham. Michael running down the wing, trying to get us up the field. But to be real about the situation, Doves know what they're doing. They're trying to shut off the game and make it to half time, and that's a clearance. Alright, we find Peckham now being counter-punched once again. We saw this already. The number 9 nips in front of Ricky, leaving him for dead. Sees his name in the headlights, but lights, camera, no action. Keenan grabs that. Okay, so Keenan with the big long goal kick gets flicked on to TJ. TJ with a dodgy first touch that he needs to look into, but gets away with it anyway. Pops it out to Ben, who tries to force it through to Michael, but the defender gets in the way. And TJ gets a hold of it, gives it to Ben, who drops a shoulder, puts it into space for Shane to run onto, but John picks it up, gives it back to TJ, who's in bundles of space. TJ looks to put in a death-defying ball, Just a little bit too much on it. All right, we pick the action back up with a corner. Ball's whipped in. TJ's hit the bar. How's your luck? Ball's come out to Shane. Shane brings it down nicely. Little step over. Looks to fake the guy. Takes him on the inside. Pops it off to, thank you cameraman, we'll just take a guess, Ben, who pops it out to Ricky. Ricky looks to go down line. Good hold up play by Duke, who puts in Michael, but it's cleared. We pick the ball back up with Ben, who puts it in over the top. Duke once again flicks on over to Michael. Michael brings that down, looking to take on his man, but then just pops it off nicely to their player. Half time.
Get up and be first. Do the tackle first. Be first to the ball. Want the ball. Anticipate. We've got such a big pitch and we're coming into feet and trying to do a flick. Stop it. Tell them you want the ball in behind. I've not heard one person's mouth the whole game. I've not heard anyone talk. You've got to want the game, lads. You've got to want the ball, all right? We're going to go 3 in the middle. Tiny. Come on, yeah? Rick, you take a breather. John, take a breather. Kane, come on the left, all right? So in the middle, we're going to have Tiny and Ben and Anthony. And you push on as the front 3, all right? Leave Tiny and Ben doing the leg work and protecting the back 3, all right? We've got to start grabbing control of the game, all right? All right, lads, you've got to dig deep the second half because the next goal is vital now, all right? You've got to remember, Keenan's doing the job. He's not a keeper, all right? So you've got to want the game, okay? Shayna.
Okay, with that telephone sales call interview from the gaffer, the Rye really know they need to up their game in the second half and have been told what to do. Okay, so we start the second half, 2-1 down, 45 minutes to go, let's go. Michael with a throw-in down the right-hand side. Okay, so he takes it, gives it to TJ. TJ with a very good touch, but the defender just nicks it back, but Michael gets it back anyway. Back to TJ. TJ's looking to go down the line. Holds it up very well, but still battling away, but not getting much progression. Let's see what happens here. So he holds it at the corner, and they're having a strength match. I don't know.
Well, Leon, you got to run around, man.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I don't know who Leon is, but clearly he's not on running around today. So the ball gets held up by Michael, but the cameraman's probably looking for Leon. But we'll get back to the action with Michael on the ball. I'm going to guess that he's gone down the line. So we pick the game back up with a Dove corner and they've gone clear with that one.
Was it him that scored twice?
So the ball bounces over their midfielder. Tiny takes full control of that, Mr. Cleanup. The ball comes forward. Ben takes a nutmeg, skips past Tiny, this number 14 who's doing something, but then gives it to Dino. Then the ball gets picked up by Anthony, who sprays a nice ball out to Kane. Kane's going to look to whip it in first time. And who's there? Ball's gone over Duke's head. Michael really should be getting in back post right about now, but he's done well to pressure the left back and goes out for a corner. All right, so we kick off with play right now. Tiny picks up edge of the box. That's exactly what we was looking for. That's the response we needed from halftime. 2-2, Peckham Rye back in it. Let's go. Want to give a big shout out to Tiny. That was his first goal for the club. Not many people are going to score bigger bangers than that this season. So big up Tiny. All right, as we look for the restart to take control of this game and take over, Doves with the kickoff. Let's see what they're going to try and do because they're going to look for a response themselves. So they start off with the kickoff, playing it back to their centre mid, who plays a 1-2 with the other centre mid partner. Look to come forward, go past our centre mid. Number 14's on the ball, but then get marshalled out. So number 8 goes past 2 of our players. That's lazy by Michael Bayard. Cameraman. All right, so we're back with the action. The number 6 is on the ball now, but gives it straight back to us. Shane looks to latch on to that. Pushes it forward, but nothing comes of it. So Michael's in now. Shot across the goal. Oh, that's just missed by Kane. It's ride or die time now. Okay, we've got a goal kick that goes up. Ben puts it back up, which goes back up by their centre mid. Tiny brings it down, puts in Anthony, who turns and goes past his man, then sprays it to TJ, who holds it up. TJ's again hustling and bustling, puts Anthony through, but it's a good tackle by the centre back. Ball comes out to Kane. Kane looks to pull it in first time. Who's on the back post? Goes over Duke's head again. Michael not there. Come on, Mike. You've got to do better than that. We pick the ball up with Mike, who looks to take on his man, but passes it to Anthony. Anthony looks to go on the run. Passes it to Duke. Duke doing bits. blitz again. Ball comes out to Kane and Kane misses it. Open goal, more or less. Got to do better than that. So we're back up the other end with a free kick with the Doves. They put the ball across the box, look for the offside, and it's gone through, and it's 3-2. Sometimes I don't understand when you've got a lino and the flag's up, but the referee looks at the lino and pretends he isn't even there. Makes no sense. Anyway, Doves 3, Rye 2. Let's go. Now, what can only be described as daylight robbery, the Rye looked to take charge of this game now, even though being 3-2 down. Started off with a counter-attack. Anthony's put the ball in. Duke's chested it down and looked to spin on the shot, but it's hit the defender. Calls for handball, but the ref's played on. Ball's been cleared up only as far as the plug, who plays a 1-2 with Ben and then gets Kane on the ball. Kane looks to turn to get us going. Dilly-dallies on the ball, but gets the ball back to the plug, who whips in a good ball. Back post, Michael's there, but it's a tame header. So we pick things up with Plug, who sprays it out to Duke. Duke's on this type of tip. Mr. Doing Bits. Surely the number 12 wants to go home after this. You're done. Get your nuts. After winning that penalty, Peckham have a way back into the game now. Let's see what happens. Oh, missed. That was a dead ass penalty. It was dead. Feeling like now luck is on their side. Doves, all they have to do is hold on, but we look to break on them with John on the ball, who's running at them. The game's starting to open up now. The space is all over. What can we create? Emmanuel puts in the ball at the back. Kane hits the post, comes out. Duke puts it away. 3-3, the Rye are back in it. Yeah! This is the time where you need your big players to stand up. After just missing the penalty, most people would have folded, but not our guy. It's Rye or die time now. How the game's gone, you can understand the frustration of Peckham Rye due to the fact they should be up. Chances missed. Some calls are a bit dubious, but they really should be winning this. Okay, so we start off with a Dove centre. They've got to look to respond if they want to stay in the game, because Peckham smell blood. We pick the game up in the middle of the park. Doves have it and they look to press, but Anthony gets back, gets the ball, plays it out to Plug, who's in loads of space. Let's see what Plug does other than give them back the ball. Oh, Plug, come on. The right back pushes up, collecting the ball, pushes it forward to the centre mid, but he loses out. Peckham go on the attack with Kane. Kane's got options here, but I just can't hear them. Did you hear that? Nope, never did I. Alright, we start this scene with Manny driving at them now. It's 3-3, Peckham smell blood. We're on the attack. He's in the box, he turns, oh, he's brought down. Now I want to take a moment and thank the ref, because the ref was actually one of their players and could have easily cheated. So well done to you on that, ref, for not cheating and being true to the game. Anyway, Duke stepped up, and what happens from the last pen? Tell him. Now, big shout outs goes out to Duke, because he could have easily folded or disappeared on that, but he took responsibility and manned up and banged it. 4-3, Peckham. We've now taken the lead. It's a bit of a close game, but now we're looking to push on, get that 5th goal and settle this once and for all. It's been a tough game overall. Big shout outs and respect goes to South London Doves. It's been well fought contest, but someone's got to go. So we pick the action back up in the middle of the park. John's on the ball, pushes it forward to Duke. Duke's left one-on-one, squares it to Anthony, who wants no part in scoring a goal today. He didn't come here to score goals. Okay, so play resumed. John picks it out from a goal kick and bangs it! Woo! So disrespectful. Goalkeepers' lives do matter. And that right there is literally the last kick of the game. We like to thank everyone who watched this, liked and subscribed. Please continue to support the channel and watch us grow together. Cheers! So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell that friend. We're back better than ever. Okay, this is a new segment in our videos. I'm going to give my views on who the man of the match was for the opposition. This week, I'm going to go with the captain, the centre midfielder, number 8, alongside the centre back, number 12. I thought they were two good, solid players and did well for their team. Right, going back to Keenan, real quick, where did you feel the game changed at the back for us?
Well, yeah, changing back to a back 3. It's more compact in the centre. So I felt the team could only attack down the sides, and I think in their final third on the left and right there wasn't really nothing compared to when we had 4 at the back. Although it seems there's more of a gap with 3, I reckon the team had it under control. So.
And Mike, how do you feel the game changed once we had switched personally for you out on the wing?
I think it gave more time for the middle to take control of the game, sit on it, allow me to push out wide, and allow the wing backs also push out wide, so it gives that depth. So when I got the ball, I could actually look up because the manager wanted me to constantly be running at the players. But in the first half of 4-4-2, if I beat my man and look up, it's just me there alone because I'm so fast. So I think in the second half, when we got that 3 in the middle, it just allowed more time on the ball and allowed me to be able to spread and dictate. And you will come in the game a bit more as well because we could do more ball to feet than be over the top direct.
Okay, great stuff.
Start with the left wing, white paint on my boots, no devlin. Why? Man stay out wide, made runs that will leave a whole right back stressing. Then we got Gibbs Rowe, team manager. On a Sunday, far from amateur, setting up tactics, gonna win matches. No other manager touching his caliber. Wait, let me tell you about Duke. If I shout out through, what do you think he'll do? Trust me, man's not talking about juice. If I give him that ball, he's due to go boom. Peckham Rye don't have no jokers. King of Hearts, only card I'm holding. Gonna win this league with ease, and next year gonna get 1-up promotion. Peckham Rye, Rye or die. Peckham Rye, Rye or die.